Hey guys, and we're back. We're gonna do some. We're gonna go over our power rankings as we watch the somebody get fouled. But here we do punishments. I am the most punished, I believe, because I think this is the worst beer that we've ever done for our punishment beers. It's a blue raspberry pickle beer.
That one, right?
What?
Have you tried that one already?
No.
Oh no.
We did pickle beers.
That's a special one.
Yes, this is a blue raspberry pickle beer.
Why?
Because it's about being punished.
Time out. You got it?
Yep.
He did.
Yeah. Oh, can I give a little new taste?
You won, didn't you?
But I'm curious.
Did he win?
Yeah.
I won this week.
Okay, well, yeah, no, he has to do it anyway.
I
Right?
won the most weeks, and I'm still only second overall. It's pissing me
You
off.
lose a lot.
I don't lose a lot. I do the opposite.
Clearly not, because I'm still number one.
I had one terrible week. It was like week 3. I think I only got 4 games right.
You would have gotten 5 if you wouldn't have picked the Steelers.
I think that would have been. Maybe it was one the Steelers won. One of the 3 games.
Sam probably used those yesterday for. He was making basically Irish car bombs. You'll see that episode on Thursday. What? Why are you?
Just a little bit.
It's blue. It's literally blue.
This shit is liquid fire.
God.
Yo,
It looks terrible.
it looks like Kool-Aid.
Really bad. I kinda don't even
How
wanna
did they?
look at it.
How did they get it this color?
Jesus.
Oh God, I can't do this.
You have to.
I can't do
you
this.
You signed up for it.
I was just curious.
Well, you get
By the way,
curiosity saved right now.
Across from me, also because he didn't take his lumps last week, Tommy.
That's right.
Clamato.
You're like on a 3-week skid.
You're talking all that shit.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm still number one in the whole league. That's how terrible.
Oh my
y'all are.
God! It smells still very pickly, but it's neon blue. This is not the background making it blue. I have a black shirt.
Oh, hey.
It matches this.
It's the blue
It is the same
raspberry.
color.
Work. It's the blue raspberry.
All right, I'm gonna get a little sneak peek over here.
All right.
Fuck it. Let's see what we got here. This is terrible.
Oh,
That is not bad. This tastes like tomato soup.
Oh.
All right. Well, I failed today at your
Tomato
punishment.
soup.
Here, let me spit in it. And then...
I should have left it warm. Is what I should have done.
Oh,
Probably.
hell, this would be delicious warm.
you know what's weird?
Damn.
Go, D-Rock. Go.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's not that bad
I said
somehow.
it's better than the other one.
Neutralize itself.
Yeah, does the blueberry come in?
Blueberry saves it.
Okay.
It still tastes horrendous.
Bad.
Less horrendous.
But remember when I violently wrenched the last time I drank this?
Dude, the straight one made me nauseous. Like I think like maybe halfway through it, and I was like, I can't drink this anymore. I'm gonna throw up.
No, I literally saw Gertz over there. I was like, "Are you gonna pass out?" Because I am.
Yeah. It's like I feel nauseous.
No, but somehow it takes the edge off the horrendous. It still tastes terrible. Let's not
not
get
good.
this twisted. It does not. It's not as bad as the regular. And now I just want a blueberry beer. I mean, a blue raspberry beer.
Yeah,
Those exist. They're stouts though.
the one that that I last had to drink. What was it called? It was so long ago because I've been doing so.
The
well.
raspberry
Strawberry
crab,
stuff, The can was over there the other day. I think Sam threw it away, but it was like a strawberry.
Did you
something.
buy that one?
No, I buy all the punishment.
It was a raspberry cobbler, I think. Right?
Y'all seem to have liked that one.
It was good.
Yeah, that's why we don't use it anymore because it was actually good.
not a punishment.
They actually, the last podcast, I think JJ drank them all just on his own volition because he was like, "Oh, that wasn't that bad."
I'm not finishing that, but
So so the pickle's it. You don't need to go back. You never did Haterade.
No,
correct?
that's why we're still doing Haterade. Haterade is coming back.
Overall, is that the ones who aren't me at the end of the season? Who
What?
lose?
Yeah, I mean, well, Haterade. I just need to find it.
TJ. I apologize.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Ricardo's saying to get an avocado beer, so I'm going to be on the hunt. For
Oh
that.
dear Lord, that sounds terrible.
do you guys like avocado?
I
do, but not in my
y'all
beer.
are drinking them, yeah.
It's okay. It
But
doesn't.
look, if I was drinking, this one would get me. I despise avocado.
Oh, okay.
It shouldn't exist.
It doesn't have like. It just doesn't taste that strong.
It's
to
mush.
me. Yeah, it's kind.
I
I,
It's got a
I find
terrible
it pretty
texture.
flavorless.
I don't
It's absolutely. It's like paste.
see. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you provide nothing except
It went in. Oh no, it did not.
No, they doinked it.
I thought it did.
So all things are equal.
That's true.
That
yeah.
Randy Bullock to fuck that up again.
Oh, it might have been.
How does he still have a fucking job?
That I don't know. I don't know how they haven't found a new kicker yet.
Hey, it's Mike Rabel.
I could see him out. That's all he's good for.
Pretty good coach.
Not even close.
It's week 10. Every 5 weeks, we're going to be redoing our power rankings until we get to the playoffs. So I think we got this one more time.
Yeah.
So let's just go ahead and see. This is where we left off last time.
Oh. Well, actually,
I don't.
It's not actually
Not that
not
off,
going to be
yeah.
that long. I feel like the first change we need to do is put the Texans all the way at the bottom.
yes.
Yep.
They're the worst.
I'd move the commies up.
I'd move the commies.
Oh
absolutely.
yeah,
They're
Commies
in
at the end of
C-tier.
that one. Yeah.
The Broncos probably over.
Yeah.
No, they
No,
deserve to be next
their
to the
defense.
Texans. No, they deserve to be next to the Texans because they can't win with their defense.
True.
It makes them worse.
When you just one side of the ball just is inefficient. You're right.
That means the
That's what
defense.
Texans
You know
are.
what? I'm starting to blame the defense. The defense just needs to start getting interceptions.
Raiders.
You can't do that.
I think
they do their job.
I think the
yeah,
Raiders-
Raiders absolutely.
No, Raiders are actually at the bottom.
I think they're even worse than the Broncos.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, they're playing this week, so we'll find
No,
out
for sure. But I think
But
we
as
all
of
picked
now-
the Broncos, didn't we?
Yeah.
So,
I feel like we'll deal with it later,
I think
but
those
the
are the rest
Steelers
are
go
good.
up a tier.
Why?
No? Okay.
Fuck no.
hell no, dude. They're
right.
bad.
Still, yeah, very bad.
No, they deserve.
Don't try and
it.
placate him.
No. Colts with that Jeff Saturday magic. Actually, Chicago deserves to be ahead of them too.
I want the Colts in the
I
C
agree.
tier.
Yeah.
You want the Colts in the C tier?
Yes, just for Jeff Saturday. C for Jeff Saturday.
Don't do that. That's an
I
accurate.
fuck
It was
the
one
intent.
win.
I fuck the integrity of this list.
know you do.
Put him at the bottom of C, and he gets bumped up for every win. He'll be in S tier by the end of the season.
Now, there are
Well,
some.
Calvin.
I think there are definitely some teams in C that can move down to D.
Who's in C?
I'd move the Saints down.
I'd move this.
Yeah.
The Saints.
move the
I would
Saints
move
down.
the Rams down.
Yep.
I'd bump up the Seahawks, but that's later.
Oh, Jaguars for sure.
Jaguars. Yep.
Actually, you need to move them over some.
We'll
They're
get to there,
bad.
but
Okay.
And nah, I was gonna say maybe the Falcons and Cardinals, but I think they're both.
No,
like
they're
bottom-
back.
I can actually,
bottom
I can,
C.
I can argue moving up Chicago.
to C.
I could. They've been on a roll and they've been putting up points.
Didn't they lose? Like,
No?
no, they beat the Lions
Beat the
this week.
fuck- Yeah.
but they lost just before that. They only,
No.
yeah, they lost.
They've won like twice.
They lost to the Cowboys before that.
They've been winning ever since that game. They
They've
won
only
2.
They've only have 3 wins.
Do they? I thought
Yeah.
they had 4.
Chicago only has 3 wins.
No shit. Well,
They're
the-
fourth in the
I'll
NFC.
double check, but I'm pretty sure.
I know they won last week.
Yeah, I think
They're 3-7.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, so I think.
Oh, okay,
I
they're
think
fine.
they're bottom. They
They've
stink.
just been on a roll, but they should be top of the bottom.
Colts in C tier.
I think the Colts are better than they are.
Really?
Yes.
I think
Saturday
you think the
match?
Colts should be in C.
I don't
or-
agree with
Nah,
that.
I think Colts.
No, they're
No,
good
put them
where
in
they
C
are.
tier.
I think Colts are.
I'll
top,
put them at the top for now.
I think Colts are top of D.
Okay.
They still have a
You
losing.
got to move them Jags back.
Yes.
How far back?
Oh, next to like the Panthers, I'm thinking.
Don't they only have 2 wins?
Yep.
There are more
Oh,
bad teams than good teams, and yes,
Well,
that's
they need to
very
be
true.
by the Broncos.
I would say the Steelers are better than the Saints, so I would move the Saints back behind the Steelers. And I think the Bears are.
They should be up there.
The Bears are probably better than the Steelers.
Are these teams
Wait,
also?
also, Derrick Henry threw a touchdown.
yes, he did.
Oh my gosh!
Derrick Henry's a
Ryan
beast.
Tannehill can't do his job.
But Vrabel's so good for
He
Friday.
didn't call the plays. He doesn't call plays. He's terrible at calling plays.
I bet he does go up to
No, he
Derrick
sits
Henry
up
and
there
just
and
says,
roots and pats him on the back and literally does nothing else. If he was Mike McCarthy, he'd be eating a sandwich right now instead of doing what he's doing.
"Don't ever say Mike McCarthy eats a sandwich. It's only hoagies.
He rolls up his thing because it looks like a sandwich. Because he
only-
misses sandwiches that
It's
much.
only hoagies. We
No,
only
you're right.
call them
I'm
hoagies."
so sorry. Grinders. What part of the country are we talking about?
Heroes.
Like, is that pastrami? Where the fuck you get that from, man?
Where'd you get a Reuben?
I think.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with
I
that.
might move the Bears ahead of the Saints.
They play each other this week, so we'll find out.
Well, it's right for now.
Oh, and I think I did pick the Saints. No,
yeah,
that-
not actually leaving where they
no,
are.
I
Yeah.
picked the Bears ahead.
Let's move up the tier because we
Yeah.
got to straighten this out because this is garbage. So the
Seahawks go up. That's the only one.
Seahawks are the number 1 in that tier to me.
I think they actually go
think-
up.
Oh, you're moving them up.
I think
up.
they go up to
Yeah,
B.
you're right. I'm good with that. Top of this one, I'd say Washington. Yeah.
I'd say either Washington or the.
I'd say the
Patriots.
Bengals.
No, I think Falcons.
I think. Patriots need to go up too. Not go up, but go up this.
One notch.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots.
I think the Patriots are better than the Bengals.
I do too.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think the Cardinals are the worst
I
team.
think they're the worst.
NC.
I'm good with that.
I am. Yeah, that looks right to me.
Yeah.
Dolphins move up
Yes.
Oh yeah, move them
instantly,
up.
please.
Fuck me, you might need to. Actually,
Packers got moved down.
So we'll move.
I think
up as
Packers
we
stay where they are.
No,
What?
not after
Fuck
this game.
no.
Not after this game.
knock them down.
Need to see how this plays out.
20-9 in the third. Are we in the third?
Yeah, we're in the third.
He had a fourth quarter comeback.
Move them down. They
yeah.
deserve to. Just because they beat your raggedy ass team. doesn't mean anything.
I don't even want to hear from you. Where's your team? Shut up.
My team's trash and they shouldn't exist.
Derrick Henry threw no interceptions in the red zone. Isn't that something?
Someone ran his route right.
Because that boy can play football. And he
Derrick
loves
Henry
it.
loves football.
He loves football. Him and
I
Jeffrey
don't think-
Simmons
I don't
love
think Green Bay
football.
needs to be
Their coach doesn't. The coach loves shots. The coach loves Jaeger. That's what he loves.
Their coach of the year does like shots. Yes.
Alcohol can make you think that you're better than what you actually
Are
are.
you saying everyone who voted was drunk?
And the coach.
One of us.
I'm totally fine with that being B.
Let me see.
I'd argue the Jets might need to move up too.
Oh, the Jets do need to move up.
I'd move the Jets up. I'd move the Titans up.
The Titans
No,
do
they
shit.
need to stay.
They're going to be 7-3 in like half an hour.
Means nothing.
Does anybody move
That's
down?
fail. Oh shit.
Yes.
San Fran should move down.
San Fran.
San Fran with their best defense.
Yeah.
They got a good defense.
They're 5
should
and
move
4.
down. Yeah.
They're 5-4.
Okay.
I put them about what? No.
I don't think they're better than Seattle.
I don't think they're better than Seattle
Did they
yet.
play it? Well, I have
They're
to.
in division, and Seattle's currently winning that
Did
division.
they beat them already?
Seattle's, I think, already beaten them.
What's Seattle's record right now?
But that was with Trey Lance we talked about.
Are they 6-3?
I think they're 6-4 now,
6-4.
and the Niners are 5-4 now.
Yeah. So
The 49ers won 27-7 in September, but that was before they got hot.
Okay.
And then the Seahawks, they play again December 15th.
Okay.
they'll win again. So
I don't
they've
know.
already beaten one, so by statistically they are better.
But the Seahawks are heading the division.
That's fine.
That's the whole point.
No, division wise, though. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna flip the Seahawks and Bucks. I don't think the Bucks are ET right now.
I don't either.
I'd agree
He's
with
on the upswing.
Yeah.
He's on the upswing, but he's
Dangerous.
not.
I
Right
agree.
now, Seahawks are having a better.
He's
If you
game-
have 6
yeah, I'm
wins,
good
you
with
should be
that.
an A tier.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a clear cut.
I don't know if I'd bump the Seahawks to A, but I would move the Bucks down to B.
Whoa. No, Seahawks shouldn't be there.
I do.
I don't.
What's your argumentation?
They just lost.
It means
against
they go to the play.
Bucks.
It means you're making the playoffs.
Oh.
Oh, is that what that?
Yeah, that
it
remember?
means?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, the Bucks should definitely be an A
The Bucks got to be up there then.
because they're making the playoffs.
They are. Who's
Okay,
going to beat them
making.
in that division?
All right, wait. Say, let me see. Let me try to re-justify this. S is you can see them winning the Super Bowl.
Got it.
A is you can see them winning a couple playoff games.
Okay.
B
So
is
they have to win the playoff games.
a couple. Like yeah,
And the one below that make the playoffs.
Yeah.
make
We
the
can just
playoffs
bump a
or
lot of
just
these
decently
sons of
good.
bitches down. Yeah.
Not
Let's go back
necessarily.
to it.
I'd say like yeah.
Well, yeah, no, Seahawks need to go back down then.
I mean, are the
No, I
Ravens
don't
as good
see-
as they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Did they come back? I haven't watched the game in a minute.
They started coming back. They
Yeah.
had a really rough opening schedule, and
They're kind of coasting.
yeah,
See, they just scored.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, and then the Titans are going to score again. Titans are scoring on more of their drives. Than
If Green Bay,
that Derrick
if Green Bay
Henry
wins
magic.
this game, they need to get bumped to B.
okay.
Where's all this love coming from?
It's because
Are you a Green Bay fan?
humiliated the
Well, no,
Where's
no,
your
no.
cheese head?
It's nothing to do with
You
that.
want a Lambo leap now?
It is, but it is.
Hell no. It's more so that the Titans are a good team.
They are good.
I will say.
There you go.
I will say on this note,
Keep it up 3 points behind.
these are the power rankings as of week 10. So this game is irrelevant.
Yeah,
No
until we-
bullshit.
He is right.
Shut the fuck up. No, this would have been the case on Tuesday, but it's not Tuesday. It's
It
today.
feels like a Tuesday.
No, it don't, because I got work tomorrow, and
So do I.
and then it's the weekend.
Gertz don't work. He's on vacation.
I'm not on
All the
vacation. I
What do you think he's on vacation all the time?
Look at him. He just has the disposition of someone who's
He's
on
basically
vacation.
saying you have white privilege, and that's why
Well,
you.
I
Yeah,
didn't
but that's
wanna
different
say
than always
that.
being on vacation. No, it's
If I
not.
could have white privilege for a weekend, that's vacation.
Tommy, what would you do with white privilege? For a
Oh
week?
my God.
He'd be
so
a goon.
much. so much.
White privilege doesn't mean I don't work.
You can do something.
It just means I make more money.
That's true.
Which means he works.
Do you have a puffy vest?
No.
Yeah, I don't like the puffy vest. Like the polo shirt.
You're talking about like the North, yeah.
You know the guys I'm talking about. The dudes that wear the puffy vest. I don't know you weren't a puffy vest wearer. That's why we're cool. I can't fuck around with puffy
You're
vest.
still making bad inferences about Gertz?
No, Gertz is great.
He only makes bad influence.
He hates me. I don't hate him.
I don't hate
He
Tom.
hates
eh?
you.
You send me Vrabel things.
Yeah,
you
this
know
is
how
funny.
I feel about Vrabel.
This is funny.
I throw my phone across the room. You know that's what's gonna happen.
Has he ever made you break your phone?
Almost.
That is not my fault. Control your temper, you child. Jesus.
Stop showing me Vrabel pics and you know how I feel about Vrabel. He's a waste of space and you know it.
Coach of the year.
Fluke year. You said it's just Dilfer went to a Super Bowl.
This might be controversial, but I do want to move the Bills down.
No,
I'll play it. We play
well,
it
let's
on
finish B tier real quick.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
this where it lands?
that. No, if that's playoffs only.
I wouldn't put the Chargers in B, but I hate Brandon Staley, so I'm biased.
No, they belong at the bottom of that one.
I might move.
Are Chargers
Thus
in the
far.
playoff picture right now?
Yeah, check the playoff picture, and those teams can't be under B tier.
I don't think.
Well, no.
I don't think they are.
That tier is for people who will win a playoff games.
No, B is not. B is just
playoffs.
entering.
B
A
is
is for
only in.
win.
And A is
win.
You could see them
You don't
winning a
need to
game.
look it up. We can figure that
Technically,
one out.
right now,
That's
the
very
Patriots are a
easy.
playoff team.
I was gonna say like the
Yes, they are.
The Chargers aren't a playoff team right now.
Yeah, replace them. By that logic, you would have to swipe them out.
All right, so replace them with the Patriots.
I don't
they-
feel right about it either, but that's what the thing said.
The AFC East
Three of those teams might get in.
yeah, just like the NFC.
Yeah, it's really fun.
East,
well, all of the
baby.
East is getting in.
East Side.
All right.
Even the Cowboys, maybe.
Not with Dak though.
I know.
Yes, they will. You stop it.
All right. So is this?
They're third in the division too, like the Bills.
Okay, the top of our division is like 8. like,
Move the Cowboys down one. I don't think they'll win a playoff game.
I do think they'll win a playoff
You're the
game.
only one.
I
here.
would probably put them like bottom of A. I think I could
I
see-
put them. I think
see
this
them winning one.
one. I mean, when they got to play the 49ers,
The wild
maybe.
card.
Yeah.
No,
Defense,
if you
man.
want,
Back in that defense, I don't see. I see it a defensive.
If they were to
game.
play today, they would be playing 6, so they would be playing the Vikings.
Vikings, yeah.
I think the Vikings would beat them.
Well, we're actually going to see that game this week.
Yeah, that's true.
But so here's my delta. Do I think that right now the Giants are up, but we haven't run into our division block for the round 2?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Giants are going to end off as second at the division.
Think they just won one.
Not necessarily. I don't know. Our division's so fucked up. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen with the Commanders doing what they're doing. I thought this was a clear out.
A bad team beats a good team every now and again. Y'all are really falling into this Commanders.
I don't think they are a bad team. I think
They have a
bad.
good defense. Actually,
They have a
good.
solid
Oh,
defense.
it's because they
good
got.
coach.
I'm more with them because Carson Wentz isn't quarterback anymore,
Yeah,
So I
but
get
Taylor Heineke ain't the end all be all.
But Tyler Heineke has that dog in it.
and he's better.
yeah,
than,
he has moxie.
Yeah.
That
And
kid
he's-
has moxie.
He throws the ball like dumb, but he does.
And that's what's going to
yeah.
be. That's what's going.
He's
be
not
the
as dumb as
downfall.
Carson Wentz.
No.
that
He-
bar is set low.
He's not as talented
Neither's
as
my dog.
Yeah, he's not as talented as Carson Wentz, but he's playing the position better.
Yeah, he's like Cooper Rush.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ricardo's making a bold statement that the Giants will win the NFC East.
The Eagles' run defense is garbage.
Everyone's
It is getting
It's
close.
horrendous.
exposed.
Yeah.
Everyone's close enough at this moment to where anyone can win the division.
Yeah, I could see the Giants pulling it off. I still think,
Washington could win the fucking Super Bowl. In this season, I don't fucking know. Like, I really don't. I feel like it's going to be a fluke-ass team that wins the Super Bowl. Not that one, but another one.
Wakanda Forever.
No. The Titans.
He pointed at the TV when
That was-
there's a Wakanda
oh,
Forever
Panama.
ad.
Yeah, it was
Not that one, and I
Yeah.
just see Shuri getting decked by Namor on the TV.
not a big Shuri fan. I don't want to get decked by Namor. But yeah, no. It's... Yeah.
Random sidebar,
Yeah.
real quick. How did it go discussing the movie again on Tuesday?
Oh yeah, what was your
Oh,
opinion
because
on
we
it?
wanted to hit JJ's. It went down to a 6. I wanted it to be a 5. Mm-hmm. But
You gave it a 6 out of 10.
yes.
Okay,
Because it's just bad.
a 6 is bad.
Namor shit was so good. Every performance is good, -1
Mm-hmm.
because they can't help but be good. and Shuri kills it all for me. It just didn't work. That whole angle just didn't work. So
I ran it back, and
you saw it again, right?
Mm-hmm. And I liked the Namor stuff more, and I still felt the same about
Still
Shuri.
balanced. What'd you give it, an 8?
I would say like a 7 something now.
Okay, yours went down too. Yeah, it's just it is what it is.
No,
Ant-Man,
because I think maybe I think I watched it in like Dolby, so like
The sound helped.
like sound a lot compare. I think that's also what gave me a little bit more like a boost because I was like, man,
hear everything
our
that
first
was
thing, our man, dog, when you go like compare, our theater had that mixing off. That shit was terrible because I went to go listen to it. I was like, damn, this is like a different movie. I was like, good God.
I mean, I like the movie.
Spoilers.
No, I'm not going into the spoilers. Because my problems with the movie are not story related. The story's pretty solid outside of Namor's motivations changing a little bit. I just hate the way the movie flows, and
You said it is clunky as fuck.
Yeah.
there's not one smooth transition from
No,
scene to
it's
scene.
really not.
No, like there's literally every scene ends with them awkwardly standing there for a
Almost like
second or two.
vignettes rather than a movie. It's
Yeah.
just like, okay, here's this, and here's this, and here's this, and none of it. Yeah, you're right. None of it fucking flows, and that was a huge problem.
I assume that it just like this had to have been a different movie when they thought the dude was
Yeah.
still going to be alive.
Yeah, the whole
Yes.
thing was.
Yes.
It was already written.
As
Yeah.
I was watching, I was like, this feels like a movie that was written and then the lead actor unfortunately passed away.
No, the biggest delta for this movie is that you can see everything being a lot better
With T'Challa.
with T'Challa. Like you see everything being a
Yeah.
better movie
Yeah. Like
with T'Challa.
early on, like this isn't a spoiler because it happens very early. It's the first scene you see the guy when Namor shows up and says, "Oh, your king has gotten everybody looking for vibranium and it has exposed our people." Imagine that if it's T'Challa. You have done this, not this dead guy. Like you did this. So right away, it's like, oh yeah, there's more tension there.
And you got some oomph because even in that moment, if it were T'Challa there, you'd be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Like it, I did like because I said this in the review. This isn't me like trying to frame it as like any. Like I think it was a combination of two things. First of all, there's so many strong black woman performances that Shuri is the weakest one. So like,
yeah,
that's
was
you
such
can't-
a
the
weird
weakest
choice.
weakest actor in general to me.
just weakest actor on the
Overall,
screen.
yeah.
And while like I did not, this felt like a movie that was meant for a leader versus because I thought about it, I was like, I don't even want a king versus a king, even though I think it was set up for that.
That's what exactly.
It's
said.
exactly what it's set up
That is in
for.
the comics,
King and
yeah.
king.
Isn't Namor a prince? Isn't it Prince Namor in the comics?
I mean, in the movie, he's clearly presented as the ruler.
Yeah,
kind
he
of.
is. I mean, they treat him like a god.
Yeah.
But I definitely, but I was like, man, even Angela Bassett, I want you to put on that suit and just give me something that
Anyone
like
else? Yeah, anyone.
as like a leader, like
mean,
just because Shuri did not
It doesn't-
feel like
it
a
seems-
leader, like that was she
it's
not.
aimless. No, you don't feel that. Like you don't feel she's a leader. Like it's a hole in this movie. Like its spirit is just not in it, and it feels that way.
I mean, like our favorite part was a part where someone shows up and you're like, yeah,
That
like.
should not be your favorite part.
And it's like,
man.
yeah, it's like you can't
should-
show up, be charismatic, and then be like,
Take this
damn,
shit over, no.
I see why
All right, cool,
you
bye.
could have been, anybody else could have been.
That's when I got the official, like anyone, like as you see it play out in your head how it could have worked.
Also-
and every other way works but the way they use.
And they establish in the first movie it's not a familial thing. It's a title you fight to earn.
Yeah.
So like it didn't have to be her.
No,
Literally.
it doesn't feel like it.
No, it's
it's unnaturally done.
Yeah.
and so
Isn't it in the first movie M'Baku says, "I challenge you for the mantle of Black
yeah.
Panther"?
And then the motherfucker has to do that and
Yeah.
be buried.
Yeah.
It seems like an ordeal.
Yeah.
Like it seems tough.
You don't inherit that.
And the person who takes over just does it, and it's like, oh, I'm Black Panther. Like, and it's so fucking clunky.
And then even in the first scene that they are like Baku's
God.
like, I am just as strong. I was like,
sure, yeah, him. Just, fuck it, let's do
no,
that.
and I was like, you know what, fuck it, like, because do I think that
And I was like, fucking Namor, you be Black Panther.
it's like
Anybody else.
I mean, I don't even like the way that this movie ends. Honestly,
No.
I didn't either.
yeah.
Well, I like Namor's arc, how it wraps up, but like the rest, no, I didn't care for.
It,
Because that was classic.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. Like the the way that the epilogue plays out, kind of thing. And especially when you get to the extra scene in the credits, I was like,
super fan service.
yeah.
Well, that felt like something that should have been like in the actual movie. Like when it happened.
sure.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, this is a powerful moment. I thought the movie, I wasn't too keen on it. Like, if on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it like a 5 because it's messy as fuck.
Yeah, it's accurate.
it's-
It's just
Don't worry, we'll edit it out in post.
Yeah.
We can't have that happen on here, but yeah, go ahead.
true.
It's messy as fuck. I think it's got some very powerful scenes in it. And
It does.
And it's got some really good performances, and I like the music a lot. The score, there were some song choices.
The music
where I
was
like,
perfect.
This is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But the actual like musical score,
Oh,
I thought was
I like
great.
the score a lot.
Yeah.
I actually like. We talked about this on the reviews. Like, I like
Cinematography was
the choices where they didn't play sounds.
Yeah.
and they did that a lot.
Yeah. So, but it's way too long. Like 2 hours
agree
and
with that,
40
too.
minutes.
Yeah.
And there's so much you could cut out, and it's so messy and clunky. Like I don't want to go into the spoilers with it, but I mean,
Everything in everything that wasn't Wakanda and
Talokan.
could have been cut.
Yes, and initially,
literally whole story subplots could have been. Yeah, subplots could have
Could
been.
have that character there, but not even have
We all
to
know
go
what
there.
character we're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't need that at all.
no,
Yeah.
none whatsoever. It's like we need to find the person who did this. It's like, well, the thing they did, you can easily replicate.
Yeah.
they use blueprints to make things, and they got those.
Yeah.
like, come on, man. Write better. Fuck. Write a better movie.
I mean, under the yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
and this,
No, because
Chadwick died, and he had to quickly do
Yeah.
something.
and I mean this. Even if you can't write better, just like if
Listen
if
to
it's
ideas.
just performance
Something.
wise, right? If that strength
if you
was
can't-
there, then I
Look,
could
man,
close my eyes
I'm
because
sorry.
that's how a lot of people got through Black Panther 1. Is it the cleanest movie? Not necessarily. Writing wise, I think it's good, but there was issues more on the presentation. But like ultimately,
Final subway
That
fight
climax,
looks like a
yeah.
PlayStation
It looks
fighting
bad.
game.
I think I like the first Black Panther way more than this one.
Really?
Yes.
oh yeah.
Because I think the first one has a.
Why did you say really? Like that's a surprise. It's way better.
It's not. I didn't think that was a debate.
I think
I don't like the conclusion to it because the subway fight is really bad. It's just there's things that this movie does that the first movie could have done better because like everyone brings up like the fight between M'Baku and Black Panther in the rain that looks badass.
so does the first Killmonger fight.
So does the first,
T'Challa.
but the last fight looks like
It looks
garbage.
bad,
Looks like a Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
Almost all the fight choreography in this one was a lot better from start to end. Outside of the last fight with Namor, I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it just didn't get like.
no, it didn't feel like a climax.
But you want to know
Yeah.
who would have made it feel like a climactic scene? T'Challa. Okay.
Maybe
Can't help that.
it was just, like
Touchdown Titans.
yeah. I mean, they it was ruled an interception initially, and they overturned it. Okay, good.
Oh, good. I would have lost anyway.
Yeah, I think I just like the story is way tighter and more emotional, which is weird.
Oh, for sure.
Because the way this one starts, and this sounds like a dick thing to say, but I think it's the truth with this. I think the movie relies too much on us being sad about Chadwick Boseman's passing for us to get sad about T'Challa dying. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you're sad about T'Challa being dead because Chadwick Boseman's dead. Because the movie doesn't remind us why we love this character at all.
We love Chadwick.
Yeah, it's like you love Chadwick Boseman, and now he's not in this anymore. It's like, well, you can't. You gotta remind us why we love this character for us to get invested in this narrative, because this is a movie. This is a story that you're telling. You don't get to use a real life tragic event to emotionally prime someone.
Fast and Furious did it.
They did it at the very end.
True.
Yeah.
They did it a lot.
And
better.
actually-
did it way fucking better.
actually
Yeah.
did. And granted, the circumstances were different.
Very
No,
different,
because
yeah.
I actually think that in terms of like an actual like
Yeah.
okay, so I'm fine with both tributes, but I actually think that the execution on the last one is smoother.
Well,
Yeah.
the last scene in Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was
Oh,
one of
yeah,
the best
it
scenes in the
was
movie.
I think it's smoother because I think that's where you get that moment where what you're saying. is true.
Yes, where it's like,
You
oh,
would have, yeah, like that moment would have been more impactful had you not done it at the beginning and somewhat in the middle. Like,
Yeah.
It just it
and then
takes breaks
it takes away from
sometimes
a lot
to,
of stuff that
do
else that happens because you're like, all right, well now I'm crowded by all of this loss.
Yeah.
Too much.
And like the way it opens, like there was a point where it's maybe I'm just an asshole, but I was like, I almost questioned the sincerity of this at the very beginning. The ending, I didn't. The ending, I was like, I totally buy it, and I actually really like how the movie ends.
I like how they did that.
Yeah,
You know, some people don't, and I get why you don't, but again, under the circumstances of what you
Exactly.
have to do,
yeah.
I thought that they couldn't have done it better, honestly.
We see a character reminiscing, which is what we are also doing as an audience.
Right.
So it works
very quietly.
Quietly.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very
Personal,
artfully done
yeah.
and solemn, and it has restraint.
And that's you brought up a lot. I think the main thing for me, aside from just the choices they made with the actor that they chose, that I don't think delivered at all, did the opposite of deliver, is that it's just not a very fun viewing experience, man. Like it's a
That's true.
solemn viewing experience.
See, I'm on the inverse. I'm on the inverse.
Again, minus Namor. That's the
No, you
thing.
can't minus Namor because he's a lot of
Fuck,
fun.
I wish they just would give him his own movie. I'm down as fuck for that. We can have
It's kind of
jokes.
weird to introduce a character this powerful.
That big.
as,
That's a big character.
I mean,
yeah.
but I didn't
Again,
really.
if he was matched with T'Challa, it would have been.
Oh, because I couldn't. I still can't buy that, and I can't buy it.
Can't buy it. That's my issue. I can't. I've seen bad movies with bad acting, and I've bought what they were trying to sell.
It feels like
And I
Aquafina
can't
learning how to do
it.
archery overnight.
I didn't buy that shit. I'm like,
I'm gonna pull a Sam. You don't like strong women? Why do you hate women?
No, because one of the best fights in this
you're
movie.
right.
That's
That's correct.
true.
I love She-Hulk.
That Okoye fight.
That
is
was
awesome.
badass. I love
I mean,
Okoye.
Yeah.
I love Valkyrie. Fuck you. I love him. I love well-written female
Now, when
characters.
Atuma did that first fight, I said, "No, don't get up. Stay down.
Maybe he'll just
okay.
leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let this sexual tension let up."
So I mean, I wish I liked the movie more. Also, I think Marvel's been on a big skid in the last
Yeah,
few
it's
years.
been pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like I liked this. I haven't even seen Doctor Strange. I have no interest in it.
No point.
Yeah. I think Wakanda Forever is better than Love and Thunder. I think it's better than Eternals, and I think it's better than Shang-Chi. But I think that's also a low bar. I liked Spider-Man more than this.
Again, we put that one in a separate category.
But I almost feel like
yeah.
Spider-Man is coasting off the other Spider-Man.
It is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. And Wakanda Forever is coasting off, at least emotionally, of a real world tragedy.
It made me care about Electro. I did not care about.
No.
That's true. And that's a big deal. Because I'm with you on that. I was like,
they fixed a lot.
yeah, it's like Jamie Foxx is way better than
Because
Cindy was in Amazing
I was
Spider-Man
trying to
2.
defend. No. Why I said was because I'm not trying to I was trying to give credit to Spider-Man because it I still think I left that theater and I said that's a fucked up ending.
Yes. That was like,
I said, good God.
That is a depressing ending, no doubt.
I loved how it ended.
But I liked how it ended too, even though it was depressing as fuck. I'm like, okay, that is sad, but fuck it, fine, let's go.
That's the essence of Spider-Man. It sucks
They
to be
get it right.
Spider-Man.
They
And that
finally correct everything that was wrong, and they got it right,
That was-
and it sucks.
Yeah.
It was painful to get it to that point, but we had to get to that point.
That's the first
And
Spider-Man
it made me
movie.
hyped to see if you saw, he signed a contract to make a whole nother trilogy.
No, I don't want more. Like,
Another trilogy of some good old Tom Holland.
God, like I like
Get that Tom Holland magic.
I like him as Spider-Man. It's just like I liked how. I mean, I knew it wasn't the case, but I liked that No Way Home ended in a way where it's like this could be the last Spider-Man movie. Like, because it's
Fuck no, not at that point.
Yeah.
No.
because the
Yeah.
whole
That's when we actually get to see
I
Spider-Man.
mean, most Spider-Man comic runs do kind of end on a sad note.
It always
do.
does.
Yeah.
But this is
the PS4 game
Yeah,
does.
absolutely. Both of them. yeah, they do. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, it's a separation point to where, like, okay, this was not really Spider. Like, it was Spider. Like, the guy who's playing Spider-Man, good Peter Parker, solid Spider-Man. Okay, but everything else around him is not Spider-Man. And now you got to retcon that, because I would love to see Tom Holland as actual Spider-Man. Like, low-level, street-level Spider-Man. I want to see that. And so this is what this does, and it revamps. He's going to be in the Daredevil show.
I'm not
'Cause you
watching
got him.
that. I'm not watching that shit.
Fuck you.
I'm not watching.
Bro, that show is like 30 episodes, isn't it?
I will watch every fucking episode 8 times.
The first run of Daredevil I liked a lot.
And before you guys are in there and saying, don't y'all say, hey, we don't talk about nerd shit here, it's black people. So shut up.
Loophole.
Yeah. Minority.
It's all right. Elijah's gone. To get back to our power ranking.
Watanda Forever is C tier.
I agree.
18 episodes. So I was close.
Yes. I'm gonna be watching that shit with bells on.
Dude, I'm catching up on Andor. Andor is actually really good.
Oh, me too. I wanted to wait till it was done.
I didn't know that it's going like into double-digit episodes. Like episode 11 dropped, and it's still not over.
Oh.
And it's really it got better.
Really good.
It got better as it went going.
Really good. I'm down. I'm invested. I saw the first episode, and I was like, I'll wait. I want to binge it.
All right. Well, let's.
And fuck you.
What?
You talk bad about Daredevil.
I liked the first Netflix series of Daredevil.
Okay, you gotta. Okay,
I haven't watched season 3.
it's a sensitive thing for me. I love Daredevil more than real people.
All right. Well,
That's a low bar.
so let's go ahead and.
Okay.
Yeah, let's finish this. Okay, I'm good with the rest of them.
I would move.
New York, both New York should be bumped down.
To B?
Yeah, I
No.
don't see them winning a playoff game.
I see them winning a playoff game.
I see either one of those.
Against who?
The Titans, who could also win a playoff game.
They lose in AFC championships.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying that the Bills should go down.
Yeah, they
I
absolutely
agree.
should.
They should be an A.
I wouldn't put them at the. I wouldn't put them there.
I would
Does
put
anyone move up
top.
to S?
No.
Nah.
I'm
gonna say it.
Oh, Miami.
I could see. Maybe them.
See Miami.
I was gonna say there are
Don't you
two.
say Seahawks.
There are two teams in here besides Miami that I could see possibly winning a Super Bowl. One is the Ravens.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
And
Don't do
think-
it just because he said it.
I don't think the
I
record
don't
is,
think
is
so,
high
too.
enough, but they are trending up.
They're doing good.
They're trying-
I need to see a couple more games.
I think they only have 3 losses.
They only have 3.
3
Yeah, they're winning the AFC North, barring injury.
easily. They'll win.
Yeah, they only have 3 losses.
Yeah,
Struggle in the playoffs.
they do. But
tradition.
Harbaugh has won Super Bowls as a coach.
Yes.
The other team and the fucking Vikings. I could see it.
I can see it too.
They are
justified.
they're-
Yeah, I'm good putting them up. Yeah.
They're very good. Like I saw this earlier today.
No! Shut up!
Goddamn choice.
Fucking stop it. I saw this on a sports shouting show where someone was like, "What do the Vikings do well? They're always in these really close games." And it's like no one
win them.
No one knows what they do well. It's like, well, they play situationally very well.
Yeah.
Like they.
That's what situational football looks
Also,
like.
the average score, like difference in a football game, the average NFL game is won by 5 points, which is less than a touchdown. So anytime
Yeah.
it's like, oh, 1-score game, it's like, you mean the majority of NFL games?
Remember when they used to lose by 1?
Yes.
Guess who else loses usually by a score? The Texans. It means nothing.
Right.
It
And
doesn't mean a thing.
and
It's that's just the nature of the game.
and if you consistently win doing stuff like that, that tells me,
You're a
oh,
good team.
situationally, you're very good.
God.
And guess what? Every
So
game
hard,
is
to,
situation.
so hard to tackle.
Yeah, like, what do you do against that?
D-Rock.
There's still a game going on, by the way.
You go for his legs. But yeah, to go back, I mean, I'm fine with moving the Vikings up.
I think they deserve it.
I feel like for me, Miami, I feel deserves to be up there.
B and S.
Yeah, I could
Maybe.
see that happening.
I'm putting them at the back of S.
Yeah.
And-
I think they're better.
No, I'll confidently put them in S.
And I think
Better than Minnesota. I think they're better.
they don't have the record to be better than Minnesota right now. But
But Tua hasn't
But that's
lost
'cause
being their
Tua-
quarterback,
that's what
right?
I'm saying. Tua has not lost being their quarterback. He is the very definition of an MVP.
and Kirk Cousins has only lost once, and he's played in more games
It was the Eagles,
against the. Oh shit! The Titans just threw a pick.
of course.
Of course, Malik Willis is the better quarterback there.
Is he in?
no.
It's Tannehill.
It's
That's
Tannehill.
why.
You know why they have 27 points? Because Malik Willis is.
No, it's because of Derrick Henry. You need to know that.
Malik Willis is
It's
not
always-
playing.
No, it's because of
Derrick Henry throwing touchdowns.
yeah. Derrick Henry
is-
wouldn't have gotten a pick.
which Malik Willis, that's something he cannot do. Malik Willis, has he thrown a touchdown yet?
This man is 22 years
Yeah,
old.
which is why I don't understand why you guys are talking about him like he's better than Ryan Tannehill right now.
He is.
No,
He ain't
he's
doing-
not.
He just
winning
needs
games for the other
experience.
team.
No, he's
Let
right
the man
now.
learn. Let the kid learn how to play so little football.
Right
little
now?
professional football.
Absolutely
He
not.
came from Liberty, which is
know.
a garbage school.
I know.
Jesus.
Yeah, Gertz, you don't like the come up?
You're trying to save face because you're like, oh, the Steelers should get
I like Malik Willis.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably better than your fucking quarterback.
No, he's not. Come on, man. No way.
Tiny hands Pickett.
The tiny,
not gonna be your quarterback
tiny
next
talent Malik.
No, give him time.
Whatever, man. I watched that game and I was like, I'm glad we didn't get him.
Quarterback next year.
Pickett? I don't know. I'm not all in on
Do you
Pickett.
want him?
I don't know
You
yet.
have- First, because you're gonna have a high pick. What do you want?
I want first. I want an O line. I want that's our.
That's not sexy.
I know. I'm. It's the Steelers. We're not sexy. We had big
Quarterback or edge
We had a
rusher?
fat fuck rapist at quarterback for two decades. Where there's nothing sexy about the Steelers.
That was before. This is the new Steelers.
Steelers
What are you
not-
talking about? Them outfits are sexy.
Yeah, you're gonna be wearing all blacks all the time now. Or the B, they might.
I
bring the
still
B
think
back.
black and
That's
yellow is one of the
depressing.
best color
Bring
schemes.
The B
Black and yellow
back.
is pretty good.
Black and yellow is badass, but like the Steelers are not a sexy team. That's never been their MO. They're a defensive team.
Get some defense and get Will Anderson.
Our defense, I think, is okay.
Or the kid out of Tech. That dude out of Tech is
We need an O-line.
ridiculous.
We need an
Which
O-line.
one?
That's why I can't.
Oh, it starts with
the
a T.
quarterback?
No, the defensive end.
Oh, the defensive end. Yeah.
You know what's wrong with yeah?
That's
he's
why
vicious.
I can't speak to Pickett.
He
with
will be a good
confidence.
Steeler.
I can't speak to Pickett
Kick him off your team.
because like he doesn't have an O line.
He's useless.
He's not. He might be the pro.
Is he mobile?
Yes.
He needs to run more.
He's the dude that did the fake slide. That endeared me
The
to him
controversial
immediately.
fake
That endeared me
slide.
to him immediately.
Jesus,
like, I'm-
man.
Watching Sam freak out about that was hilarious.
It was.
Yeah, he that set him off. I didn't
And
know
when-
that was a trigger for him.
I think we were here when the draft was happening when he got drafted.
Yeah,
It's
we
like-
watched the draft.
And I was like, yeah, wasn't he the guy that did the fake slide? And you guys were like, yeah. And I was like, fuck yeah. I'll take it. It reminds me of Mike Tomlin walking out on the field against the Ravens that one game like 10 years ago. It was great.
Well, I think the only change I might make right now is just putting the Cowboys ahead of the Seahawks. That might be it for me.
I would
I would move them both back.
Whoa.
I'd move them both back.
Why?
This is the weird one
This one's tough.
because I can't tell
All those
with
New
this.
York teams need to. Actually, no, that's perfect. Titans, need to
I
be-
might put the Jets ahead of the Giants.
Titans
No.
should be at the very back.
I wouldn't.
That is accurate.
The Giants, I don't care what anybody says. I get it. Even I'm against them.
coaching
But
can
that
only go
coaching
so
is
far.
so
It is
goddamn
huge.
good.
Man, oh fuck! I recant my attaboy. Brian Dayball. Is
Oh, yeah,
my
you love
attaboy.
him.
God, he yells at his players like he's about to have a fucking heart attack and bust a blood vessel. That's how I want my coaches to fucking coach. Because they ain't shit. Win me a fucking game and do what I say do. I love the guy. He is my new, behind Mike Tomlin, I think he might be my favorite current coach in the NFL. Because it ain't Lovie Smith.
Well, I mean, is this where it ends then?
Yeah.
Or-
No.
I'm solid with that.
I'm not.
Buffalo shouldn't be that high.
I don't think Buffalo should be that high. I don't think Seattle should be that
Oh,
high.
I don't. Wait, time out. Why was Buffalo at the top? I just read.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, where does Buffalo go?
But I say by the Ravens. Wherever that lands.
Yeah. I think.
Well, they beat the Ravens.
They did. So
They
yeah,
did.
put them ahead.
I would move.
I don't think Cowboys should be that high.
Well, it's tough because I guess out of all these
Put them
teams,
behind.
the only clear one I have, and I hate this for you, but I think the Titans are at the top.
Why?
You think they're the best out of all?
We're doing this again, man. I'll take that bet again if you want to do that. They do this to you every year.
I'm a Titans stan, and I don't think they're the best of those teams.
No, but I'm not
do
saying. But
this
like, who can
every
you
year.
clearly claim? I can't clearly claim a best team out of this one.
I
can't
can. It ain't the Titans.
Who's clearly the like?
Better than the Titans. Most every team that's in front of them.
Okay, that's fair.
I think the Titans are better than the Jets.
I don't think they are actually.
I
You don't
don't
think so?
either.
You disagree? Okay.
The Jets beat the
That
Bills.
is the type. Yeah, that's the type of team that would Ryan Tannehill.
but you're
would throw
always quick to be like-
4 interceptions.
You're always going to be like, it's divisional. It doesn't matter.
That ain't divisional.
The Bills and the Jets is absolutely
Oh
divisional.
no, that is. That's
Yeah.
different.
That's what I'm talking about.
But no, they beat teams they shouldn't have beaten though.
the Jets.
Yeah.
That's true. I just don't know. I don't know.
The Titans haven't.
I just don't see the Cowboys or Seahawks being
No,
those two
the
teams.
Cowboys are far too high. I'll put them somewhere like around the New York teams.
They beat the Giants.
I don't think they'd beat the Ravens.
They
We haven't
beat the
played 'em.
Giants before the Giants. Like
No, that doesn't
Did y'all
matter.
beat the Ravens?
We haven't played them.
I know. The Ravens are better.
I think the Ravens.
No,
The
I
Ravens
don't
are
think the
better.
Ravens are better.
With Dak?
I think they are.
I don't. They're too. They
the
are
final-
way. They
the-
allow
the
way
game-
too many
the
points.
breaker.
The problem
Their
with the
defense is
Ravens,
getting better, though.
yeah, I was like, the problem with the Ravens is like, yes, Lamar is better than Dak, but
That defense is trash.
They got Roquan Smith now.
Yeah, their defense.
That's it.
They're upgrading it a little bit. And your defense fails you, clearly.
It failed me once.
They could do it
We were
again.
quick to blame that defense today.
Right?
It ain't Dak.
Who's to
it's the
blame,
defense.
TJ?
Because they can be wrong for once. That doesn't mean I can
Move Dallas down.
I can actively vocalize criticism for a team.
You got to stick with it then.
I would say
Whose fault is it, man? It's either Dax or it's that defense.
so.
Last game was the defense, but but when I take the year in perspective, if I take the year picture, that Ravens defense is trash. It's all
But they're getting
shootouts.
better.
It's all shootouts.
Yeah, if it's
with
all
them.
shootouts, who's going to win in a shootout between Lamar and Dak?
Who did the Ravens lose to
Wouldn't
this
be, it
season?
wouldn't be a shootout.
It would be a shootout.
They lost to Miami. I think they lost to the Jets.
And
And
they lost to the Bills.
Bills, yeah.
Okay, those are some fair losses.
Yeah.
You can move the
The
Ravens.
Ravens are good.
You can move the
Good
Ravens
team.
up.
That's a team that finds a way to win.
Yeah.
You
I
can
respect the shit out of the Ravens. I hate them, but I respect the shit out of them. I'm like Vince Vaughn
Oh,
and Anchorman.
No, you fucked it up again. I just said move Dallas back. You had it right.
how did I have it right?
Because the Bills did beat them. Yep, there you go.
I
That's
would
good
move
enough. I
Seattle.
still think that's too kind.
I think Seattle should be lower.
So then now we're back to the Bills being.
I know. I hate that.
True, yeah, he's right.
Yeah,
He is right.
This is confusing.
Look, hypothetically, I guess you could put Baltimore
I want
in
to put
front.
the Seahawks behind New York.
I do
honestly.
too, actually.
Oh,
no,
I
time-
don't think that's fair.
Why not?
I think they're in between Dallas and New York.
I don't think they're better than the Giants.
I don't even think they're better than the Jets.
No,
honestly,
you're saying that they're not better than the Giants.
That's what I said. Yeah, they're not
You
better.
don't think they're better than the
The
Giants?
Seahawks? No. I think the Giants are better.
What?
Yeah.
No, I think the Seahawks will win that game.
I do not.
I can't. I don't
That'd be a
know.
tough one.
I don't
It
know
would be
any.
tough.
I can't articulate anything with New York right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there.
They're a lot
Something
like
in the water.
They're a lot like the Vikings, where they're very good situationally, and it's because their coach is awesome.
Yeah.
He gets the most out of his players.
I honestly do think the Jets are even better than the Seahawks, but I'm not gonna make that fight.
I think.
I don't think.
I think you can make that case. They beat the Bills. I think. I don't know about Dallas, man.
They're a weird team.
I know.
They did beat New York though. At this point, that they can't go any lower.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair where they are. We can leave them there. I
and
still think
oh.
Seattle's better, but
And I think, on ass, I think Kansas City's better than Philly.
I think so too. Honestly,
I
at
do
this
too.
point.
I think Kansas City's the best
Yep.
team in the league right now.
Somehow, them actually getting Kadarius Toney was like the missing
I mean,
piece.
he's a
I
good
don't know,
player.
man.
They just needed
I feel some type of way that Tua is the lowest on that list. Because to me,
Really?
if I were to be 100% honest, when I think of an offense and I think about a high shooting, like with Tua in the backfield, the Miami Dolphins is sweeping anybody on this list.
So I'm saying that offense is elite.
I like Patty Mahomes, but they lost to the Colts.
They did. They did.
They
Again.
lost pre-Jeff Saturday. So
God
it doesn't
damn
make
it,
sense.
Man, no, look. They can lose against the Colts. Philly can lose against
Commanders.
the Commanders. That happens literally every year.
But when Tua was behind the queue,
They don't lose.
They did not lose.
They don't lose.
But they-
Still, they don't lose.
But he's missed 3 games.
And they lost all 3 of them.
But they lost, and those are the 3 they lost. That is how quintessential of a difference
That
that
is
quarterback
MVP.
makes.
That's
It
what
doesn't
MVP
matter from
is.
But
a.
it's also a much smaller sample size.
By 3 games and what 11 in?
But no, but
Those
it
are
wasn't.
3 hard games.
No, but they beat the Ravens, they beat the
They
Bills.
beat
Those were
good-ass
good games.
teams,
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
At their prime.
They lost against the Colts. I don't want to hear it. Tua should be at the top. Fuck y'all.
I'm okay with that. I ain't going to fight that.
I am.
I don't.
Chiefs and Dolphins. Who you picking? You picking the Dolphins?
I'm picking the Dolphins.
I'm picking
100%.
the Dolphins.
I think you're outside your mind.
I think I'm right in my bag. Why? Justify it.
Why?
Yeah, why is that so crazy?
I think that Andy Reid is a better coach.
Andy Reid's a better
I
coach.
don't.
They've got a better quarterback.
No, fuck that. I don't think Andy Reid is a better
think the Chiefs-
offensive mind than Mike McDaniel.
Please.
I don't.
Mike McDaniel's coached 10 games. Andy Reid
He won a Super Bowl with Mike McDaniel.
As a head coach?
He was offensive coordinator.
Not as a head coach?
Someone-
Fuck out of here.
They're winning goddamn
Get outta
games
here.
with a lefty. A concussed lefty.
Stop it.
Like it's nothing.
That man sees twice as many players on the field than anybody else.
He sees ghosts.
This is chicanery. I am
He's a kid from the
absolutely not.
Sixth Sense.
Goliath
He's
agreed
doing
with TJ
this.
at the very least.
He's not.
Thank you.
Mike
I'm not being crazy when I say that on
Mike
paper.
McDaniel is not a better coach than Andy Reid.
No.
He's not.
Oh, I'm not
Better
saying.
play caller. I said better play caller.
He's not that either.
I think he is.
No, I don't think so.
No. Andy
With
Reid's
this squad,
Andy Reid's the
granted you have two elite wide receivers, but you have two as your quarterback. He's killing it
Andy
in
Reid.
your offense.
But Andy, we're talking about Andy.
Who
Reid
is
right
the
now.
best quarter? Like, search it up. Who is the number one quarterback in QBR? Just best percentile.
It might be Pat. No, you're right.
it's
It is
Tua.
It's Tua.
How do
yeah.
you measure QBR?
If it's completion percentage, accuracy, either way.
You can't blame him for being
doing
out.
both of those.
Yes, you
things.
can. I can blame him for leading with his head when he's a quarterback. I
Why
absolutely
he's-
can.
That's why he has a front office job.
Who you tell me you would take Tua over Patrick Mahomes right
In
now?
this situation,
In good conscience, I could not.
Absolutely not.
I'm not taking.
Not because I don't think he's better.
Because you fire him.
Because I fear for his
No,
safety.
You're trying to pick a man you fired over
You
Patrick
can hit Pat
Mahomes.
Mahomes. I'm good with that.
No, I'm not. I will never sit here and say that Patty Mahomes is a worse quarterback than Tua. He's the best
Well, you
quarterback
can't.
of the
He's got
goddamn
the
league.
experience,
That's
yeah.
idiotic.
Yes.
But when I think about the system that they're in, Tua is
It's a great-
executing incredibly.
Coaching, man.
He's
like
very
that
good.
system is damn near unstoppable.
He's very good. He's not better than Patrick Mahomes.
In that offense, he is. Literally.
But we're not. But I'm saying
statistically,
I'm saying as a unit, I am taking the Dolphins over the Chiefs.
Same.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not taking. I don't care about Patty Mahomes.
Tiebreaker.
And
What
we're
you
not even
got?
bringing up the defense. The Chiefs have better defense than the Dolphins.
Yeah, the Chiefs do have better
A
defense.
much better defense.
Oh, I think that would just be a wild. I think that would just be an awful.
Okay.
Well, let's be
so-
real here. This is
Chris Jones is in the
So-
Defensive Player of the Year conversation.
He always
just
is. He's good.
He's very
this was an argument that Tommy made when he hated Tua.
Yeah.
I never hated Tua.
This was an argument that
He's
you
a
made.
weirdo. I don't hate him.
also timeout. The Dolphins schedule that is a roughie. Jesus Christ. It's like-
The rest of it.
no, because they had the Bengals,
we're
the
about to-
Jets,
we're
and the
about to
Vikings.
Yeah, they kicked off with the worst schedule.
Jeez, that's tough.
We're about to look at it, but I was just going to say that when it comes to, well,
They are
first of
battle
all,
tested as fuck.
the Vikings should move up because they beat the Dolphins. But anyway,
No, that was without Tua.
That's what.
well, that's what I was going to say. This is the argument that you made, and you're not going to remember
I won't.
that offense is so good. It doesn't matter who they plug in. It doesn't matter if Tua gets hurt. Like it should be
I
just
was
as
wrong.
good.
Dead ass wrong.
And you can and if you look me in the eyes, outside of that Jets game, that Tua wouldn't have beat the Vikings at the very least. When that's about a touchdown off, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Let's see what else they got. That's a soft schedule after those hard games, though.
Yeah, they deserved it.
Browns, Bears, Lions. All right, let's see what they got. So they're taking a bye this week.
Yeah.
And they play the Texans, and they play the 49ers, Bills. So they don't really see a tough schedule till December again.
Because they started off hard.
Yeah. Really, when they get back to their divisional shit, that's probably going to be the hardest.
What's the Chiefs' record right now?
They've only lost, what?
They've lost 2 games.
Yeah.
They lost to the Bills and they lost to the Colts.
You know who beat the Bills?
Who have the Dolphins lost to?
They did not have their QB.
With Tua, who did
They lost to the Bengals when Tua started.
When?
He was in it for half the game.
Yeah, half the game to win it. You gave Dak that pass.
Probably.
You did. You literally did earlier tonight. And you know who else beat the Bengals? The Steelers. And the Steelers are fucking garbage.
They're not good.
I cannot wrap my head around you saying Mike McDaniel's a better coach than Andy Reid.
Right,
That
yeah,
is
I think-
you don't even believe
Not a better
fucking
actor,
insane.
but a better coach, sure.
Fucking insane.
No, because I think he's almost like a new age Andy Reid.
The league hasn't figured him out yet.
That's it.
He's coached 10 games. Like Andy Reid's been doing this for like 4 decades.
He's outdated.
Bro.
No, he's not.
Bro, I know that this should not be a factor when it comes to power rankings.
What?
But the Chiefs' schedule is fucking cake. Jaguars, Chargers,
Now it is.
Bengals, Broncos, Texans.
Look at their schedule at the start.
Yeah, that
Seahawks
was-
is the toughest game.
No,
remaining.
yeah. No, okay, look.
Yeah, they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
They play the Raiders? How?
they're in their division.
their division. Look at their
Twice.
schedule at the start. Their schedule at the start was not easy.
Yeah, it was.
The Chiefs at the start?
Cardinals, Chargers, Colts, Bucks,
Yeah, it's
Raiders,
still pretty
Bills,
easy.
49ers,
The biggest challenge.
Titans.
That ain't a challenge.
I mean, I see they beat the Titans. They beat who? Scroll back up.
Beat the Titans.
They beat the Niners, which everyone seems to love. They lost to the Bills.
They beat the Raiders
The Raiders.
by 1 point.
Difficult.
They beat the Bucks
Bucks
back when
is
everyone
tough.
liked them. They lost to the Colts. That Colts loss is not
Chargers when they were okay.
when everyone thought the Chargers were legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they had a rough start and they came out of it on top.
That's not a rough start.
Without
That's not
breaking a
rough start.
sweat. No, it's not that
That's
rough.
not a rough start.
How many
When you play it on paper and you tell me that, I mean, when I take the Bills and the Ravens as a start with the Dolphins versus who? Just the Bills? You can't tell me that the Raiders isn't a freebie. And
No, the Raiders are not a freebie. Or excuse me, the Raiders are a freebie.
Yeah, the Raiders are a
Broncos kinda are
freebie.
too.
And they played the Colts and lost very simply.
You underestimate your opponents.
So,
The Dolphins, literally, you cannot tell me in a systemic sense.
so here's the argument that needs to be made. In the college power rankings, Chiefs would be higher because they have less losses. At the end of the day, they have three. The Dolphins have 2 losses.
Yeah, I'm
Dolphins
not.
have 3 losses.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
And the Chiefs have 2.
Yeah.
Chiefs have 2. But when I'm saying as a unit, as it currently stands, if I'm picking a team that is unequivocally good, I'm taking the Dolphins.
I am too.
Because at the end of the day, I have a Patty
That's the team I
Mahomes.
trust
That's what's
the
up.
most.
I mean, that's Patty Mahomes. That's a game changer. Motherfucker has 2 wideout ones that are wideout zeros. Them niggas are wild. Jalen Waddle
Never seen
and
anything
Tyreek
like
Hill.
it. I really never seen anything quite
I mean,
like
I'm
that.
not arguing that Miami's very good. The rest of them are better than the Chiefs.
They are.
So you hate Tua.
No, I do not hate Tua.
I feel like you do.
No, I think Tua deserves to be in the MVP conversation. He's not.
And why can't he beat Patrick Mahomes?
Why can't? Because Patrick Mahomes is just better. What's one thing Tua does better than Patrick
How about
Mahomes?
this? Let's take
How
a,
often does he throw the ball?
A lot.
Not as often as
That's
Patrick
not-
Mahomes.
Pull up.
That's Andy Reid's doing.
one thing real
You
quick.
ain't quarterback shouldn't be throwing
I'll pull
40
that up real
times a
quick.
game.
Yeah.
But let's start with one simple question: are the Dolphins better than the Eagles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Debatable.
I say yeah.
I'd say debatable.
Yes.
I'm
yeah,
good
yeah.
saying yeah with
I'll,
that. Because if it rolls down to a shootout, which it always is going to be with Miami, I
need
see
to
Tua
no. I need to see the
outplaying
I need to
Jalen.
see the Eagles defense after some of the adjustments they've made this week.
Do the Dolphins run the ball well?
I don't think so.
They don't do bad.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not their.
But they don't.
strength.
They don't have like a. That's not their strength.
They got Wilson,
I think they have Chase Edmonds, right?
Because the Eagles have a good secondary. That's why I'm asking.
Mostert, and well, both from San Francisco. So yeah, like the San Francisco running backs, they can do enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not terrible. They ain't great either.
Yeah, that's a close one.
245 completions out of 366
Less
versus
games.
yeah.
That's why we judge off QBR.
Yeah.
But you don't know how to calculate it, so it's.
I mean, you can
Bupkis.
look up QBR.
I know, but you can't. If you can't calculate it, then what's the point?
Well, it tells you a number.
It's like you didn't know where that
That's the
number came
QBR.
from. That number could come
Are
from.
we questioning the QBR?
I
now?
have always questioned.
It's-
You
QBR.
know math?
No,
QBR.
but I've always
it's right there,
questioned QBR because no
66.2
one can
versus-
tell
No
you.
one knows what it is.
No one knows what it is. So it's like, why do we put any stock
an
in
average
QBR?
of like what completion percentage?
It's like one of those. It's like plus minus in the NBA. It's like it's such a stupid ass stat.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's
Oh
fucking
no,
dumb.
that's overall.
It is.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Just pull up the. Top
I know
QBR list.
Tua has a higher completion percentage right now.
He's the number
by
one,
like
I
I think.
believe, in the NFL.
Yeah, I think it's by like
search-
1 or 2%.
Marcos, you always search so granularly. I'm like, just search top QBR list.
It's right there.
Does he get specific with it?
So it's 2 of them, Patrick. 82 versus 78.
Huh? Wait. Sorry, can
That's
you
a
shut up? Oh.
healthy amount difference.
You're looking at QBR.
Yeah.
Look at QBR right there.
How do you calculate it, TJ?
So you take the fuck you.
That's why I don't buy that as a stat. Like QBR, it's like if I don't know how
It's
you
an
get that
important
number,
stat.
it's so important. No one knows how it's calculated.
I'll
Fuck out of
find out
here.
for you.
Do you know how hot dogs are made? And they're delicious.
Yes, I do. And it's gross. But I don't care.
Bro, you don't want to look up how to do QBR. I know it's like there's algebra involved in
Yeah,
shit.
it's bullshit. I look at
How is it calculated?
I look at total yards, I look at touchdowns, I look at interceptions and completion percentage.
All right, I got the definition right here.
Okay.
If you want your answer,
The definition is not how it's calculated.
no, it tells you how it's calculated.
Okay.
It's sort of. It's the metric. It takes into account all the quarterback's contributions to a game, including passing, rushing, sacks, penalties, touchdowns, and turnovers.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell me how it's calculated.
It does not.
It doesn't tell me how much weight is put
I
on
don't know
each
how
of
you
those
can
things.
put all those.
Yeah, because if rushing was a big part of QBR, then like Lamar Jackson would have the highest QBR in the league.
How much?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah. So it's like
Is it like fantasy? Like certain things have more points than
I don't
others?
know.
You're right. I don't either.
and I like Tua.
Well, you can look up just completion percentage and touchdowns and that
Yeah,
shit.
Tua has slightly higher completion percentage. Patrick Mahomes has way more touchdowns, and I think Patrick Mahomes also has more interceptions. But let's.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Can you look at that chart again, Marcus? Does that have all?
You have to.
It doesn't have interceptions. It has how
Really?
many times they got sacked.
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid and not interception.
They should
Fucking
absolutely have
ESPN, of
interceptions.
course.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be a company, ESPN.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me anything.
But yeah, he's better. That's all that shows. Thank you, Marco. So me and TJ are right.
All right. How do you calculate that Mike McDaniel's a better coach than Andy Reid?
Guts.
It's such a,
But no. I don't co-sign
made me
that one.
sound like a Chiefs homer, which I'm not.
Coherence.
Coherence.
Yeah, he's less senile than Andy Reid.
Dude, have
What-
you heard
what?
Mike McDaniel's press conferences? I don't know if that's the case. You can die on that
Andy
hill if you
Reid's
want. You will
old.
die alone.
Sleepy Andy's old.
Andy Reid is old and he is fat. He's also brilliant.
Great actor.
And he's looked the same for 20 years.
Somehow.
Yeah, he has
Even
not
with weight
aged.
fluctuations.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
bro.
Luther
I mean,
Vandross.
now that I'm pulling up the other stats, I do get what we all are coming from, but like, Patrick literally has 700 more yards.
I know. It's not close.
Look, efficiency.
Look
or
at
just
yards
gaudy
per
numbers. What do
yards
you
per
want?
and also yards per game
It's the gaudy numbers.
Okay, so you
and touchdowns.
When you're throwing 40 times a game.
That's my point. He's being
Well,
entrusted.
okay, what do you want? A quarterback that just recklessly throws 40 times a game
If he-
or efficiency?
When Patrick Mahomes throws it, it's not reckless because he's that.
Sometimes it is.
Every now and then, every quarterback will have that occasionally. But Patrick Mahomes can physically do things that other quarterbacks can't. He can make throws that would be bad throws for other people. It's like Steph Curry.
I'm gonna make
Steph Curry can make a half court shot, and you'd be like, from Steph, that's a good shot.
Fine, yeah.
I'm gonna make a bad judgment call. 'Cause
Yeah.
We're gonna be here all night
That's true. We're
because
going
it's
nowhere
2 versus
fast.
2.
Yeah.
Sam would put the Dolphins higher just because he hates the Chiefs.
Yeah.
We can't.
no,
we can't.
that discredits our entire side.
Oh, no. Yeah. No,
This argument was
Keep
for
going.
naught.
Keep going. You'd be on that wrong side of history.
Fine.
We say in his home.
If you want to keep it neutral, we could put the Eagles back at the top.
No.
Technically, they are.
I mean, Jalen Hurts is good.
The record's the best still.
Their defense is good still too.
Still a well-rounded
Their run
team with
defense.
depth.
Run defense.
No, it's trash. It's
They got a good
who
pass
signed
defense.
Ndamukong Suh?
The Eagles.
Well, that's probably why they did.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna be a big difference at this age.
Nah, I didn't know. I thought he was retired already.
He was.
Oh, they pulled him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be no good. It's what's Warren Sapp doing? Like fuck, might as well.
I would say at this point as a tiebreaker because I know Sam would put it. We can put the
Don't
Dolphins.
stop it. I feel icky when you use that as the tiebreaker.
Yeah,
I'd rather just flip a coin.
What are we
Anyone got
gonna?
a
We're
quarter?
tied 2 and 2.
Common
we're
sense
gonna
says
flip
we
a
put
coin.
the Eagles at the yeah.
Do you anyone have a coin?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Who has coins anymore?
Damn, I'm broke. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I just don't carry change. Oh, there we go.
Like,
I have a
Marcos,
peso.
you've been pretty impartial. Like head.
I have a peso. Here you go.
Yeah. And when the coin's in the air, you'll know what side you're hoping for.
Is that what we're calling it? in
Okay,
here?
we're calling the one with the 1 on it head tails.
All right.
So heads,
Heads
Chiefs.
is-
Tails,
Ironically,
Dolphins.
the eagle has a tail, but whatever.
Tails, Dolphins, or
Yeah,
heads,
it's
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Oh, there you go. Dolphins at the top.
Fucking Christ, Jesus!
That's supposed
That means God believes in Tua.
That's not real. It doesn't exist.
it was fate.
All right,
No such thing.
we'll see how it plays out, guys.
Seen it.
Oh, first of all, and it was Mexican God because it's a peso.
God.
Namor?
Yes.
Of course he likes the Dolphins.
Makes sense.
Swimming
Full
motherfucker.
circle.
God. Oceanic bitch. God damn it.
I think this is good. Outside of that big argument about who's number 1,
Nonsense.
I'm with you. I think the Chiefs are better.
Until hey, Tua comes out, has an astronomical loss to a team.
Yeah, when he crumbles, then we'll go back.
But right now he hasn't
Playing
lost a
elite.
game playing.
He's
No,
playing
he's just
elite.
lost consciousness because he leads with his head.
And I hate him.
And
Those
Tommy
fucking
hates
guys over here. Come on,
I'm criticizing his play.
I'm
You're
looking
a quarterback. Don't lead with
I'm
your
looking
head,
forward to. I think the Jets can get them one game before the season ends.
Dolphins?
One
With
game.
Tua? Mm-hmm. Everybody's
One
due.
game.
I feel like Tua is due one. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm just saying, as a sidebar, if the Vikings lose, I am pushing up the Cowboys
You can push up the Cowboys.
To where?
to higher on A.
Tommy hates Namor and Tua.
Goliath, I thought we were cool. I don't know what this is about tonight, but like, come on. Come on, man. I love both of those guys. One, I don't want to go into a coma forever.
Oh God, I want to spoil something so bad. Spoilers. Mute your mic for 2 minutes. At the end of Wakanda Forever, when Namor has one of his little wings clipped, would you have just gone in there and been like, "Look, you don't work no more"?
And I would have helped him off the field. I would have helped him off the field. That's the part you guys seem to leave out, that there's humanity in what I'm doing. I'm not doing it to be cruel. I'm not calling Tua in my office to fire him to be cruel.
Since we're just talking spoilers real quick.
No,
Why?
bad.
Man, this movie's been out for 2 weeks
There's
now.
two people
Been
we
out
don't
for a
know whose
week.
opinion.
Out for less than a week. It came out on Friday.
So
said it came
no,
out last
no,
Thursday.
it fucks with searchability. No.
Oh, so 1 week. It's been 1 week since all this shit.
I'll say it off air. I did take a picture of our finalized rankings.
I hate this. God damn it.
Hey, you have to win some and lose some. We left it to Mexican God.
God fucking damn it. Dolphins
good
are
to
not
me.
better than the Chiefs.
I don't think they're better than the Chiefs either.
But okay, look, we are fighting over apples and oranges in these top two
Literally.
tiers.
It's going to be irrelevant once the Titans win the Super Bowl.
What universe was that?
But when
It's happening in one of them.
Not this one. Want to take a bet on it?
No.
You're exactly right.
I mean, Goliath was really quick to be like, chill, shut the fuck up. Yeah, Goliath,
Oh shit! Yeah, for Goliath, no spoilers. All right, for you, Goliath, we ain't gonna fuck it up for you. We got a whole spoiler thing anyway that you could check out if you're interested.
Well, back to not this real
going?
quick. Well, yeah, just real
Oh,
quick.
okay.
Do you got any questions for Gertz?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's the blackest thing you've ever done? That's a fair question.
This question feels like a trap.
No.
It does.
Yeah.
How do you answer this and not sound racist?
Yeah.
When was when did
TJ,
you
help me
exude the most Black Force energy?
Yeah, like have you ever been to a cookout or a block party?
Or did you have to get
going to Corey's-
crunk on somebody?
I was about to say,
Or
does going
Crush Show.
to Corey's count as going
No.
Oh, it's the opposite.
It's the opposite.
Yeah.
He lives in too much of a nice
Lives too
neighborhood.
good, yeah.
I was like, it's literally a black dude cooking
Corey's
out.
one of the good ones.
Wait, what?
You know what? I'm pretty sure if I had a conversation with Corey Coleman, he would say, "Yeah, a white person has called me that once before."
That doesn't
I've been called that
He
once.
and Martin have both told me
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I can say shit like that. That's what I meant. I've been called it many a time.
It's just the audacity where I just need to let that comment hang in the air.
Oh,
I can't touch that comment. Tommy.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You got melanin. You're good.
I've been called that by a Hispanic person.
One of the good ones?
One of the good ones.
I think every race has been called that.
yeah, by another
I know
race.
you have.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You definitely have. Yeah.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. As have I. And you know what? They were right, Gertz. You are.
Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, someone told me I was their favorite white person. I was like, don't say stuff like that. So regardless of who you say it to.
It was a compliment, I think.
It meant well, but it's like you shouldn't get in the habit of saying stuff like
Yeah,
that.
no, you want to leave that phrase out.
Let me do you a favor. As your
Sack!
Let me do you a favor as your favorite white person. Don't say stuff like that.
Yeah, but have you ever done something that traditionally...
Yeah,
Black
do you
people
now do
do.
you have a shirt that says "I'm someone's favorite white person"?
Have you been to
No.
a Juneteenth parade?
No.
Dude, I've never even seen a Juneteenth parade.
Yeah.
They have them in LaGrange every year.
Juneteenth is
okay.
popping.
Yeah.
I like Juneteenth now.
Yeah. I have not.
And I'm not saying I'd never
Oh, the
like
fried
Juneteenth.
chicken.
It's more so like they don't teach you about Juneteenth here.
No, and it started here, which is crazy.
I mean, May Day started in the United States, and they don't teach you about that either.
Yeah, true. It's education, people.
I don't know. Like, there's because
I'd
it's
say the fried chicken thing.
like that's just like my favorite food.
Well, you know a lot about it. You know more about it than any black person I know. Like, it's your thing.
No.
Busting stereotypes.
Fried
No, don't do it.
What?
Don't do it.
fried chicken has a lot more influences than just us, but no one wants to admit that.
I don't know. I mean, I guess using your example as a jumping off point, introducing Tumble 22 to several black people, I guess.
Yeah.
You, TJ, and Coleman.
We all
It's like,
love it.
let's go to this fried chicken place.
The
It's great.
funny part is, I'm not in the camp where fried chicken equal black, but I am in the camp where I was impressed how good you knew fried chicken.
Yeah.
It was like, how do you put it?
He
It's like,
caught
you know what?
me in a very racially offensive way when I was shocked.
What do you mean?
I asked if you ever been to Popeyes. Like I was.
Oh, that's right. I was kind of like.
And it was not it was an
No.
accident. Like I didn't mean to ask you.
Oh, I wasn't offended. I don't
Yeah,
think
it
no
was-
one should be. It was just funny because I go there all the time. It is
Have you
like
ever had
my,
a cup thrown at you?
no.
You have not been to a real Popeye.
I was mistaken for a drug dealer at a Popeyes.
That's about right. That works too.
Goliath is asking, Gertz, what's your favorite soul food dish other than fried chicken?
Yeah, that's a good one. What else do you like? You're from Virginia, so you know a little southern.
I like
stuff.
jambalaya.
It's not soul food. It's
not.
Cajun, but it works. No,
yeah,
like
let's-
give me
Give me an example. I'm already showing how uncultured I am. with this answer.
Cornbread is one.
But what was you said? Mac and cheese.
Baked
Collard
mac and
greens,
cheese.
mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Like mashed potatoes a lot. I like baked mac and cheese a lot.
Okay.
Cheese and starch is always great.
You can't fail
Yeah,
with it.
yeah. Also, like
Green beans cooked in bacon, like fat.
I'm not big into green beans.
Okay. Have you ever had them the southern way?
No, I actually even haven't.
I
Really?
guess I haven't.
I have my mom cook you guys.
Also-
So I'll bring you some leftovers back from Thanksgiving.
on the
Hell yeah.
on the topic of racial stereotypes, there's that stigma. Dave Chappelle made this joke years ago. No one knows what white people eat. It's I know what white people eat.
Is it good?
It's cheese.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's true.
White people love cheese. Goodwin figured it out.
Just blocks of it?
Actually,
Like,
you
hey-
know what?
White people
Queso,
eat
You're right.
Yeah.
You're putting it together. And I
Some
don't.
cheese and everything.
string cheese.
That's a snack,
Yeah, that's just straight up cheese.
right?
Yeah,
That is questionable.
I've taken just like I've
Oh,
just
wow.
cut bricks of cheese before. White people love cheese. Now, I
Fondue?
Charcuterie boards.
Fondue.
Yeah.
was a
Oh,
thing.
charcuterie boards.
Yeah.
like one thing back in the fat old days, like I'd get like half a block of Colby and just like half a bag of sourdough pretzels and just
Go to town.
go to town on that shit. And I still do that every now and then. But yeah, cheese. It was funny because when Goodwin said it, it was like, man, white people fucking love cheese. I was like, shit, he knows.
It's out.
Yeah, it's over.
Guys picks up his suitcase.
cheese.
Man.
I don't
leave the country.
I don't know where-
'cause the secret's out.
I don't know where the grape juice thing that Dave Chappelle was talking about. I was like, I don't know what he's talking about there. The grape juice, that same bit. Where it's like, I know
the Concord.
Oh.
white people drink grape juice. I was like, nah, not really.
Does
Yeah, no. Time.
Mountain Dew.
I thought it was cranberry was what he was
No, he was
Uh.
saying grape juice, but the drank thing is true.
That is true. Yes.
Yes, the inverse of that.
And I actually prefer grape drink. So I guess
the
that's
unhealthy
another.
version. Yeah.
the little barrels.
I guess that's another.
Yeah.
That's another.
All high fructose corn syrup.
That's another non-white thing I guess I align with. I prefer drink over juice. sugar water,
like
purple.
I mean, like that's red flavor. Like I would
That's it. No, it's
Yeah,
not
that's
even grape. It's
What flavor is it? Red.
not cherry. It's red flavor.
no, because I was at HEB and they have sports drink. Yeah, and
That's what it's called.
it's literally
That's what
sports
it's called,
drink.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I said, "Yeah, this is that type of shit." I'm like red. Yeah, it's not fruit punch. It's red.
So let me ask you your question then. You weren't here yet. Have you been playing the new God of War?
No, it's very good.
I was going to ask, what's your favorite game that you've played this year? Because I know you
The
like
game of life.
that ain't no game.
It's a struggle. Why is it always on hard mode?
Oh shit! I don't think I've bought a game this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Lame.
Well, he doesn't have a PS5 or the new Xbox, bro. Like,
Nah, I don't do any of those. Well, I think they still make games for PS4, right?
They do,
Yeah,
but like
I'll buy
I have a
God of War.
PS4, but I am not caught up with any new games either because of
Yeah, on
that.
the PS4.
Kurtz,
yeah.
can I answer that question?
No, it's for Tommy. No, I'm just kidding. You
Yeah, I
picked the
got
Dolphins.
nothing.
Fuck you. What's up?
My favorite game I played this year?
Yeah.
RE8.
Oh, Resident Evil 8? Okay. Oh, man. God of War might take it. I need to beat it first. Like, I think I'm probably like a little over halfway through it. And that game is dense. I looked at like a playthrough on YouTube just to like find the spot where I was at to see how much longer it is. And I put close to 30 hours and I was only like halfway through. I was like, oh yeah, this game has a ton of content in it. But outside of that, the Cuphead DLC is fucking awesome.
I've had it downloaded, have not played it yet.
It is great. It is so good. And maybe put like another 30 hours into Cuphead.
I mean, because Cuphead's delicious.
Yeah, I love Cuphead.
I'd probably say some of the best games I've played this year include Arceus. I thought Arceus was great.
I have not played that yet.
Oh,
I'm waiting for the new ones to come out.
they come out tomorrow.
Game Titans,
out
by the way.
tomorrow.
We're all one up on Tommy.
Huh?
Game Titans.
Oh yeah, I saw the victory formation and laughed internally.
Well, like overall up on me? Or just
Yeah, we
this
all
week?
picked the Titans, so
Oh,
you know,
that's fine. You needed that.
All right, Deathloop was really good.
I've heard that's
That
good.
looked pretty good.
Deathloop. Oh, Tommy, I actually think you'd love it.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it.
Very 60s, 70s.
Got a real retro vibe.
Oh, like, but it's like it main character is black dude just talking shit. It's
it.
hilarious. He literally is just going around. He's like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Also, I guess
First person shooter, right?
I guess we're not
Oh, yeah, I'm
moving.
in on that.
Guess we're not moving the Packers up, huh, TJ?
No, they stay where they are.
I think we need to
So
move.
does
I
that
think we need
mean-
to move the Cowboys below the Titans, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, does that mean the Titans would beat the Cowboys?
No.
I agree with that.
Of course.
Tannehill would fuck that up.
Hey, Cowboys have a better coach than the Titans.
Let's not go there for.
He has won a Super Bowl.
He has won the Super Bowl. That man
Damn it,
deserves
y'all
to
put a
be
lot of
coach.
credit on the Super Bowl winning.
It's kind of a big deal. Yeah.
Point.
Yeah,
So
honestly,
Tommy, that's the second biggest deal besides the draft.
Solid rings. How many rings you got?
I mean, I've done a fuck ton of
Your draft
RPGs
is
this
number
year,
one for
but
me.
they've all been in rotation. So,
Okay.
Okay.
no, that I can't. Some games that I haven't beaten that I can't claim yet. I haven't beaten Shin Megami Tensei 5, excuse me. Haven't beaten Elden Ring. Haven't beaten Tales of Abyss. All those are really great though. And then. If Scarlet is anything like Arceus, which it looks to be, but a little bit different,
Yeah.
I think it will be very, very good. But
Yeah.
I still think, like, just for what it was doing, Arceus was the first time in a long time, I was just like, this feels like the freshest it's ever been.
Yeah, I heard
And
that
it's
a lot.
hard. It's hard as shit.
Oh, really?
Like they roll up, like the mons will roll up on your block, and even at like because I opened it up the other day, and I was like, I'm like 70s for most of my mons, and random shit will still kill you.
Oh yeah. You'll just get like jumped by like a Dragonite or something.
Like literally, be like, nigga, who are you?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, I don't want to fight, but they'll make you fight. So it's really, and then you'll have things where you're fighting against 3 because you're in the wild, it's just
Yeah.
wild. So it's cool.
Nice.
I'm waiting on Maximum Football 20.
Last question of the night, just because Goliath asked, and Goliath is one of our favorite fans.
Yes.
What's your favorite game with an animal companion? I'm going to have a very generic answer because I don't play a lot of video games, but I do have fun. It's just a matter of time. So it's Resident Evil 4 and the dog.
Your favorite companion?
Yeah.
I feel like
all
that's
I
a
got.
cheat, but okay.
Yeah, it's not many games that do it.
Animal
I play
companion.
Resident Evil, so I have to say that. That's the only one
I know that, like, Tessa was really big into Stray, but that's just, I don't know if that's an animal companion if you're just playing as the cat.
Animal companion.
Oh, no, I think that's just the cat.
That doesn't count as one.
Yeah.
An animal companion. Yeah.
There's not really a lot that I could
Not a
even
lot
think
of
of.
games
'Cause
that- yeah.
like in Borderlands 3, you get animal companions, but
Yeah.
that's about
One
it.
character does.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like Pokemon are
Yeah,
all.
Well,
That's
Pokemon,
all
I
it
guess, would
is,
be,
yeah.
At that point, it's like, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Houndoom.
Actually, which is your favorite Pokemon?
Gengar.
Really? You keep it classic.
Yeah, Gengar. Like, I connect with Gengar on a spiritual level. I see that trollish face, and I'm like, yeah, I fucks with that.
I understand.
See, Tommy knows it.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I'm a fan of a lot of Pokemon, but I don't know, man. Typhlosion has been
Typhlosion's cool.
No. Typhlosion.
Typhlosion.
Yes, sir. Typhlosion's Hisuian form. That nigga's high.
Oh yeah, the ghost one.
Yeah,
He does have a high ass face.
Yeah, put Typhlosion Hisuian. Or Typhlosion.
Yeah, he's burning something, all right.
Typhlosion, what?
HU. Yes.
Type in that weeb shit.
That nigga's high. My boy be smoking. My boy said, "Yo, what's up, dog?"
Yeah.
But he's actually like, I thought they took a design that I've always liked,
Yeah.
and did a really good job of making him, I think, a very big upgrade for me. But
Yeah, I like that design.
I think a lot of but I'm surprised you haven't. I know you've done a good job of like tapping into even some of the newer Pokemon games, but you'd love Arceus. I think it'd be a good one for you.
The only reason I didn't get it was because the Pearl remake came out like a month or two beforehand, and I put like over 200 hours into that.
Did you like it?
I did, yeah, because it was. I get the criticisms for it, like where it's like, yeah, it looks almost the exact same as before, blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, but the mechanics are more modern for like they use a lot of the mechanics that the newer Pokemon games.
And Sinnoh's a dope region.
Yeah, so I liked that aspect of it, and being able to play it on my TV is nice.
That is fair.
So I was like, I hear Arceus is good. I just put way too much time into a Pokemon game. I need just something else. But I hear Scarlet and Violet are taking a lot of what made Arceus stand out, so I might just get that.
I would still say, because the only reason why I even say that is because it's in the past, they just have to do different things.
That's true. Yeah. That's cool they
This
put that
one still has some,
restriction on
but I'm really excited for I have it on download for tomorrow, so I know what I'm doing this weekend.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold off until I get through God of War, because God of War is. I was playing the Mario Rabbids game, the new one, and I like that a lot too. But
The Rabid games of Mario are wild for how good they
they're
are.
fucking great. I remember when the first one came out, I was like, I know this sounds crazy.
You got to go, Tommy?
Huh?
You got to go?
I didn't want to make a thing of it. I was trying to quietly sneak.
Who's your
Oh, well,
favorite-
yeah. We can end the show real quick, and then we can continue our
Yeah.
conversation. But
Who's your favorite Pokemon, real quick?
He's just going to say Pikachu. They want us to do top 5 Pokemon. We can't do it because Tommy can't do it.
Charizard.
That's a fine choice.
I got Houndoom. That's about it.
see, yours is very specific.
Yeah.
I've forgotten all of them.
Good night, guys. Thanks for coming out.
He has a board with all of them right there.